The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Blue Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Carolina's offense will have the first possession of the game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wall.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Right down the middle. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 20. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Lopez wants to fire. Finds the tight end. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Ship. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Gonna look downfield again. Caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. He'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's King.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Duke. A great catch and run for 6. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Lopez to pass. That's caught. It's Culliver. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Quick spin on the run. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Blue Devils lining up, just needing a few tough pitches on 3rd down. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Lopez lost to fire. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Gonna sling it on second down. The screen, and watch out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The give on the inside. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Anthony. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. That's caught. It's King. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Pegged off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score a point.
Breaks into the open. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Under fire. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lopez to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Lopez wants to fire. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The play action fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Caught behind the line. It's Hood. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Lopez to pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Anthony. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Direct snap, running to Green.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Little. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking for room, it's Moore. Powers through the defender. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Tar Heels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Looking to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Caught in the backfield, it's Kane. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Pulls it in, it's Brown.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Got it behind the line. It's Castle. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by 13 to Kansas State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lopez wants to fire. Makes the grab. It's Ship. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
North Carolina, 6.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Grab behind the line. It's Castle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Castle. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3. There he goes. Got the first down. Looking for more. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
The Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Lopez to pass. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Using his legs, it's Castle. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Off to the races to the right. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, UNC! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Yeah, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Runs through the tackle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's King. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Power football with the run. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. He's got it on the run. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And defense is about being great in the great situations, on the 3rd downs, goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get down here.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything.
Turning it on! Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And the Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Lopez wants to fire. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The snap sets up the throw. That's reeled in. It's good. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Grabbed behind the line. It's good. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's good. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they'll knock him down. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab. Touchdown, North Carolina. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Leaves it with the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bust through behind his pad. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Lopez to pass. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And you're seeing the best version of this guy this week, right? We know he threw 2 picks a week ago. We talked to him. He said it was a game he wanted to put behind him and just get refocused. You are seeing when he brings his A game to the park, he helps this offense be completely dynamic.
Going to the run, it's Goss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense. In the fourth quarter, now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's King. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, He has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
17 yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Lopez wants to fire. Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold, offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle. It's Anthony. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pocket breaking down. The short hands, it's Little. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads it left. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold, offense.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man downfield. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned.
And they'll take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.